Forgiveness. Why should I forgive? Yes, why should I forgive? For instance, someone has done something bad to me. And how is that even possible? Forgiveness. Well, first things first, why should I forgive people or an incident? There are also terrible things happening and no one really is to blame. For example, an accident or illness. But let's keep it simple. Someone has done something to me and now I am to forgive as a kind of thank you on top? Hello? Yes, and that's the great misunderstanding that makes everything so complicated. Many people think that they do the wrongdoer a favor if they forgive, but that is not the case. For the other one, it makes really no difference at all whether I do or do not forgive him or her. But for me, it makes a difference, like a big time, to forgive a person or a circumstance. That is, like in the literal sense of the word, to forgive, meaning to give away something. And I experience that actually very often in my work with people. Many people who are unhappy or even traumatized still carry something old around with them, a legacy in the manner of an old burden. This is not done by intention. Most do not even realize it. It just happens, and after some time you get used to it, more or less, except that you're just a little weak or unhappy. And if the burden of the past is too large, or if there are too many minor ones that have accumulated, you will always be tired, sad, and even depressed. And that's when many people finally are trying to get rid of this depression, but that does not work. One cannot simply get rid of depression, sadness, or apathy. You can only find it in yourself, what those feelings are trying to make you aware of, because that is their function in the world. Everything has a purpose in the world. So, why should I forgive? Well, for the same reason as you should bring out the bio-waste, because if you do not do it, it will pollute the apartment and it will be very unpleasant to live in it any longer. So it is with the body in which you live. Feed it well, do sports, recover enough, and forgive. So, and how to do it? How do I forgive? Many of the people with whom I've worked have certainly tried their best efforts to get rid of their old burdens, have done a lot in order to stop the suffering, but it did not work. And maybe you realize now already why it didn't work. And maybe you will understand why perhaps in your life so much still depends from the past and is blocking you. Exactly. It's the need to get rid of problems. Also, if you now try quickly to forgive all people and all situations so that you are finally free, this will fail because no head decision will work at this point. It is rather done by feeling the old, split off feelings in you. And these are no nice feelings. That's why they were split off in the first place. Sadness, fear, disgust, shame, anger are the most common ones. But there are always sometimes even subtle ones, sickening emotions for which we do not have even a name. It's not easy to face that. In the first place, these feelings are usually very deeply hidden under different defensive layers. And on the other hand, it is a delicate balancing act, just like on a bridge. Too much to the left and you slide into the canyon of instability, too much to the right and you get stuck in the thorns of self-control. But it's worth it if you go onto this journey, because it is at the same time a journey of self-realization and growth. And everyone who takes this way seriously will find support and helping hands. You don't even have to believe in God, angels, or helping beings. Those beings could not care less. They help anyway. And you'll find people and circumstances that can assist you. For example, hopefully, like this video. Thus, begin bold, very slowly. Dare to go step by step into your own dark spots. Go silently down into your dark inner chambers and begin to emotionally recall more and more of those outcast feelings. Try not to think too much. Thoughts and insights will do more damage at this point than they would help. And little by little you will experience, perhaps precisely when the night is darkest, a light that shows at the end of the tunnel. With love, Dirk Liesenfeld.